guys, welcome to today's video. Just Kate and I today.
Yep.
Julia is tired. She got home from school yesterday and was tired, so she's at home relaxing. Jen is tired from all of her Christmas shopping and a bit of late night last night. So she is resting up, so it's just Kate and I. We're bringing Stevie.
Yep, Stevie's in the trailer.
Yeah, and this lesson is with an eventing coach. So same barn that we do the dressage at.
Different coach.
Yeah, you'll recognize the barn, but just a different coach that comes in and gives some of the boarders lessons. So one of our friends gets lessons from this guy, so she asked Kate if she wanted to join in.
Yep.
So we'll see you shortly.
Before we get into the video, go ahead and click the subscribe button and hit the bell to select all so you don't miss any of our videos. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and tell your friends and family about us too. It's the only way we can grow and that YouTube knows you're enjoying our videos. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok as well for extra content and behind the scenes footage. Let's get into the video.
First lesson with his coach. So he's just finding out about Kate and a little bit about Stevie. So what Stevie's been doing, where she came from, how long they've been riding together. Before I started videoing, they talked about what her feed was. So just finding out about what we fed her, and just getting to know a little bit more about the horse. So age and jumping, whether she likes indoors, outdoors. So Kate's just talking to the coach about Stevie's dislikes of cross rails.
Fair enough. That is a story you hear a lot. Usually, if you can't get enough volume, you can't turn the jump really that off. Yeah. So often you'll hear my first jump is a bigger jump back. Yeah. Which is fun there, because often what happens with the bigger jump is the horse actually will set the balance back off the jump on its own. So you get enough to feel the horse and then you can jump back. And great, that's good, but eventually that jump has to get bigger.
So he's just talking about why Stevie would like cross rails more than a bigger jump.
How old is she?
I think like 10 or 11.
Apart from her career as a school horse, what else has she done? Broad strokes, like do you want to mentor, do you want to do jumpers, do you want to do hunters? Probably more hunters. Okay. Is this the only one you're riding right now?
No, I have a girlfriend that I'm riding at home.
Okay.
But he's not hunting. He's not
Okay. Do you have someone that does your saddles for you? Like takes your saddles or looks at them occasionally?
No.
Got a little bit of a rock in the back end, which just probably makes it a little bit there in front. You can probably look at maybe changing some pattern or make it better. And it's going to be really good if you're not actually in the video, so you get to see it. If you cut off the end by like 10 or 15 feet, you'll see it better. And you'll see the back end moves a little bit, the pad moves a little bit, which means it's just going to rock you a little bit more. It'll take some of the pressure off the back if we can correct that. She looks like she's one of those nice stoic horses that isn't going to get too uptight about it. Like your thoroughbred, for example, may not love that get tightly back. Right? They're a little more sensitive. Let's change direction there. I just need to see her hand around the leg. Really well. Yeah. Start to see it here. Change direction. Get a little more active. A little more forward direction. Try a little more active. Don't forget your diagonal. 10 times, they always make a liar out of us.
Seriously.
Alright, let's get her on, give her time. Still more than that, still more than that, still more than that. Good. Now I'm gonna get your left leg, I'm gonna get a little more back. We go around that inside leg.
So he just keeps asking for a bigger canter.
We're gonna let her change direction. She can draw over these red poles on the diagonal.
So he's just talking to her about the stirrup length and how she likes to jump, if it's short stirrups or long stirrups. So he was just asking her. So he wanted to push her forward and get it really underneath her and stretch her neck out. So that's why he did that 20-meter circle. So Kate's just changing up her stirrups and lengthening them a bit. He was also talking about her saddle, so just maybe you need to change the pad a little bit because it's just rocking a little bit. So just picking up on some little things with her, just because in the big arena you can really open up and get going. So really wanted to see her cantering. So part of it's seeing Kate, but also seeing what the horse is doing, to understand Stevie and what she can do. So that'll help with what to work on with Kate. So he was laughing at Stevie because as soon as he told her that she can go back into a trot, Stevie went back into a trot. So he was laughing at Stevie being so responsive and listening to what he was saying. So he's just saying once they're done with Stevie, the fact that she always rides in that saddle pad, you'll be able to see how the saddle fits as well.
So let's pick up a little more contact. Let's draw her on again.
So he's just asking for a little more contact. Little transition cross rails.
Let's canter left. Let's get one circle that end to balance it, and let's do that diagonal exercise in the canter. So canter on first to get a circle. Hands up off my mane. Yes, forward canter. Okay, after your circle, we're going to go across the diagonal to the red pole. It is set to the bounce. It's set about 9 feet. You got to really keep your eye up, hold your line. That's good, right? Forward. Forward, good. Moving, canter on to get the yellow side. I don't know that I need to narrow it so much more yet. We'll see. I do need to see her move forward. You read it, she's like, that's going to be hard. I think I'll just try it again. The good and bad side about a school horse, Kate, you got to work for it sometimes. Get on. Go forward. Now you're short leg a little bit more. I'd like you to come back and then the other side. This is, again, a little bit of a shoulder kind of exercise, right? Shoulder instead. red side. Nice. And then canter on back through it.
So he's asking her if she has a lead change. So he was working on that. So he shortened them up a little bit.
She's losing a little bit of steam in that middle element, right? This way, going from the left to the right, she's not quite as strong. Okay, you gotta help her. Support her there. Good. Count one. You can make it. Good. That's it. Make the canter lead. Quick simple change. We're gonna come back to the red side. You are gonna send her forward to the exit.
He was just talking to her about lead changes and about the fact that with so he was saying with an old school horse, you need to work a little bit harder on it.
I walked and I tasted it. I know it's the same. She comes there. She's like, no, that's. Let's go around the ring. We are going to let her do that orange little blue cross rail over on the border line. So we're going to hop over that cross rail. Then we're going to go across the diagonal over the red line. So again, she has to sit and balance. She has to turn from your outside leg. Get your eyes across rail. Rush. Okay, over there, come across the diagonal. Forward to it. Keep going. This is that second half, right? Let's go around the ring. I made the blue jump to vertical now. She can pop over the vertical and over to the yellow side. Leaning feet on over that string, hand working to the other side. She can't lay anything a little flat. Good, taller. Now right forward. Get on, forward cap. She lands and she's already a little bit on the shorter side. Normal, but again, we need to keep her accountable to that. 4, 3, 2, forward. Get on. Oh, she needs to change direction. Okay, change direction. I need her to get that one because she's in it, and then I'm going to do some pull work for that. So I'm going to change direction, pick up the right canter from that to the other side. So this one's a little bit the opposite of carriage horse. You see that sometimes. Some horses get like they land and they're really big in the step. This one, say she comes into the fence on like an 11-foot canter stride, she lands on like a 9. Right? She's got to keep going. That's it. Down one. Keep going. Forward. I'm going to change that cross change direction. She's going to come back to this pull in the center. Cross change direction. Pick up the right canter. You're right at 8. Very much be there to support her, but she cannot cheat running out of here. And again, her being a little bit stronger on that right hind leg, keeping that balance through. Look up, look to your line. Look where she has to go. Great, all that. Good. I'm going to set the vertical, come after the vertical. Blue jump. Yeah, I'm going to set it here now.
so he's just
Time to borrow the pole to set that up for you. Keep moving. Good, okay. Canter lead, canter, and canter. Alright, you're ready. I'm going to grab a few more poles. You did a cute little job. Actually, it's great if you have the video. Because you'll see it both ways is the red gesture. Both ways it's going from the left to the right. The second half of the exercise is short. Right? So it's got to land and kind of be on her hind end and keeping that push through. I'm going to set a few bounce poles coming off the blue vertical just so we can again get her landing and moving forward off the fence. And then we'll do some of the line work and work with the rest of it. Really cute though. I try hard for you. You warmed up?
Oh yeah. There's my vest. I knew I'd take it off pretty quick.
yeah.
Do you jump much at home on your own? Which means you're setting a lot of your own fences. So lining is sort of down coming off this. 8 to 10 is sort of your standard. Coming off the jump, it's going to be a little closer to 10. I'm probably going to give her 9 because she's not as big body. 9 to up to 19 is there.
So he's just
Again, I ask
adding a jump after to try and get her to carry forward.
typically, the line for showing your line is set on 12-foot basic canter. So you would allow a minimum 3 to 5 feet, 3 feet to like curve the lane. 3, 6, 12, try, take off, hold, so like 18. Let's come in this line on the left. Okay, what I just said. You're not going to ride the jump any differently. All the poles are going to do is keep us accountable to that canter on the landing time. She needs to come off that jump and still be moving forward. That canter still needs to be through.
So he's trying to keep her moving forward after the jump and keep that canter going after the jump.
Okay. Oh, she's a little more up now. That's great. Get your hand up a little more. Get your weight back a little more. Good. Okay. Look to the end of the ring. Ride the canter forward to that fence. Good job. Okay, on. All right. Let's do that line again. If you have to fix the canter, we'll fix it. Get a circle. But after the blue line that pulls, I'd like to do the outside line over on the other side of the ring.
Okay.
Alright, add one, now go for it. Make it up again. Good. Yeah, you got it. That's great. Come down the line when you're ready. It's 7 on a forward 4. That'll be fine. Okay. Carefully. Really cute jump on the out. I feel like the rider almost expected her to jump that a little bit differently. You didn't quite follow it. We're back down that line again. In between the fence, you get on the rock, you stop to the bound side. Both hands stay up, shoulders stay up. I got mine. Good. And you kept the lead. Left leg. Bring the line again. Send the change direction to the red elements here. We are going to keep her to the middle. We're going to keep the canter through. Your inside leg needs to move her out. She falls in, she loses the bend. Then engage the hind quarter. That's better. Good. Okay, take the canter really quick. We're going to change direction across the red. Jump center. Good. Hands stay up. Look at your line. You got to visualize it first and then ride to it. Good. Move her up. Canter ride. Fix the lead and then trot, change direction, bring her back to that. And that's exactly what you told me earlier. She didn't expect to pull a little jump. I also didn't feel like she came off the corner uphill enough in her basic canter before she got there. Right, so canter on. Think of taking like 20% more energy in the canter, but that energy is her shoulder up, she's carrying the weight on her hind end, and then she can balance herself to that. Wait. There you go, that's better. Good. Take the canter lead, just for good habit, and then she can catch her breath. Good, let her walk. Let her catch her breath. I'm glad you did that, because that's exactly what it is. She couldn't get up and balance enough to give it to the other. But it was all the way to the corner to the top. Right? And if you feel that canter, like whether you're going to a jump or not, you always want to feel like you have that canter up and sitting in off and like ready to come off your arms and do something. And if you don't, then all of a sudden it matters in front of the jump. And you get a little stuck. Right? It's fine.
He's talking about Duke and seeing what's going on with him and what she wants to do. So really just learning more about Kate and kind of her experiences and that kind of thing. So he just raised them up, changed Stevie's breastplate to give her a little bit more freedom because as she was jumping, it was rubbing. So he wanted to change that. So he's having a look at all of her tack as well and making sure that everything's where he wants it to be.
Blue jump to the bull. Probably do it twice. The second time, I'd like to carry on to this outside line that I made a little bit bigger. Okay. Coming off the outside line, I'd like to, by getting the camera to just come off back, really get the camera back up out of it, do a little circle with this head that includes this jump. It's going to be like a 15-meter circle. Okay. What I'm asking is you come off that jump, get lead back to where you have it, get the camera back really
So he wants her to come down, do the blue with the poles,
On its own, go around the ring, blue jump
go
line,
around the
and then
ring,
get
and then go around again. And then there's a little jump at the far end
You're not done, Bear. Are you tired now?
that he wants done.
You've only done like 40, 45 minutes. Not that, yeah. Okay, camera on. Little more hand. Your hand stand up. Alright, hands together. Okay, get that blue jump.
So he's making sure that she's got enough of a canter. He wants to see a nice canter going into it.
She showed you the whole way in. She wanted to wait punch for that. That's fine. But we have to have to cover the canter when she bounced. Come back to that again, then we'll do the other outside line. She shortened up. She was great. She brought her chest up. But then she can't land and still be short. She has to land and with the canter forward.
So he's really working with her on the canter leading up, but then follow through.
Turn her from the left leg. Look to the second jump. Both hands stay up. Alright. Canter lead. Canter on. We get that little burn on the circle. Oh. Top. Every top. Canter on. Okay. Come back. That little burn on the circle. This is all about the quality of the canter. Tiny little jump. More about her having to sit up.
So he's talking to her about it. It's really the quality of the canter that she's got.
I would like the circle because I would like the horse the canter lead trot with the right canter. Don't trot to get tired. Get a circle, get the right canter. Then we're going to go down that line and come back to that. Again, I would like to get the little vertical square off because again it shows you can recover your balance coming off the line. You get the canter put back together, your hands stay up, especially through the turn. It's the extender to top. You should move up to this. Alright. Canter lead. Canter lead. Canter arm. Just a little bit. Come back to the vertical. Keep turning the outside leg. It's hard on that little circle. Your job is just to stay top or behind the canter. That's fine. If you're a little tough, it's all you hard. If it wasn't hard, there's not much point doing it.
He's just saying it's hard. He goes, but if it wasn't hard, there wouldn't be much point in doing it. So he's really working on a tight turn and then the jump. So he's really working both Kate and Stevie hard. So keeping them both forward, not sitting back in the seat. So he's working on the transition.
Be careful when you go through your turns. They have a little bit of a tendency to drop the open the inside rein to help it come through the corner. What happens when you do that, though, is you end up encouraging the shoulder to fall in or hind quarter to go in. So they're no longer balanced from the back end. You want to feel like you come through the corner, straight, hands up, and you push the horse in from the outside in. Horses move really well away from pressure. If you're coming in on the left, because that engine really stay up, the right leg should be pushing her shoulder in. Coming out of the corner, straight and square right away. Okay, next trot her on. Let's get your left canter when you're ready. We'll get the outside line and get the little circle with the vertical. No, I just move the ball a little bit. Just do the other side. Got it, forward. Five here. Take the canter lead. Turn back that little vertical. All about the outside eight. Move a little bigger to this one. Come back to that again. I don't know if that was round. I don't know if that was a circle. I like going that time. I know, Mary. It's hard. Canter left again. It's not easy, right? But it's really a good benchmark of how balanced the canter is. Good. Forward. Gonna add one. Fine. Good. There you go. Let her walk when you're ready. Girl, let her talk. Let her walk. Girl, you're talking a bit now. Come off that bench. She needs to learn. You sit in the saddle and you sit up and you close your legs. She comes back to you. Right? And right now, she's not barreling through the corner by any means, but I don't feel like she's changing a lot when you ask her to. Right? She's not coming off that fence and sitting right back up and saying, okay, what next? You're just coming off that fence and staying a little bit downhill. Which is why the stride is a little bit short on the out as a jump. It's why you're still not able to really kind of bring her up and get her on her hind end quickly. Right? And these sort of exercises where it kind of happens a little bit quicker, it makes you a little more accountable for landing and bringing her up too. Right? It's going to make that an awkward. She's got a little bit left, you think?
Probably.
Yeah, good. Right away, when you go to the top, what was the inside? You'll feel that bend came in. She's pushing against your right leg. Give her a little kick with the right leg. Move her hip up. There you go. There you go. Down here. Back. Good, good. Okay, turtle. Not a warning. She's great. She's higher than it works a bit hard for. I like that there all the time. Carry on. Let's go do the little officer. Might give it a bit of a peek here to the shock zone. But you just wear it, your shoulder and touch to it, right? So figure it out. Okay, let's go change direction. Careful that rhythm doesn't change under you. And again, canter's got to really work. Good. 3, 2, 1. Forward though, don't let her chip. Good. Hand on around the ring. Yeah, she's got a little short on the second half of the pole. But it was better. Come back to the boxer. Then to the red side to change direction. Left leg, don't let her fall in. Your left hand stays up, the inside hand stays up, and the horse stays forward there. Fix the canter lead. You think she had one more stride up there? Okay, well, let's go back to that officer again. I felt like you were a little bit unsure where she was going to go. But if that happened, you left that all up to her. You're driving, aren't you? Take charge of it. Tell her what you want. There you go. Fix the canter lead. Come back to the right side to change direction. Canter up. Don't let the left hand go.
So he's talking to her about Stevie was the one that was controlling the jump there.
Now, keep going. Trot, change direction. So close. She was so good here and here. And then that distance, which is very easy for her when she starts it, looked so long on the way out. So come back through it again. But I needed her to be a little more accountable to keeping the canter throughout. I'm going to shorten that so she has to do it. Trot, change direction. I'm going to make it so it's very hard for her to do. Never say never, right? Canter on left. That'll make you really humble in a hurry. Let's canter left. Come back to it. There's only maybe like 6 feet in there. She's going to make that happen. Okay, you got to ride her too. There you go. That's it. Good. Let her trot and let her walk. And again, first to admit it's a little bit of a cheat that I shortened to make it happen, but I want her to think she did. I need her to think that, yeah, I got that bounce. It's in my mind that I did that.